It's 6:23 and it's time to take a look at your money. The global push towards AI might be growing faster than you think. According to a recent survey by the international consulting firm McKinsey, in 2024, 78% of all organizations used AI in at least one of their business functions. That's up from the 55% reported in 2023. More importantly, that use of AI is expected to rapidly increase in the upcoming years. Financial advisor Mark Grevicheski joining us live to break it down for us. Good morning, Mark.
Morning, Devin. Great to see you again.
Yeah, let's get right to it. What are some of the main takeaways from this survey on how fast artificial intelligence is being implemented by companies?
You want to know what my number one takeaway from this survey, Devin? It's the number of companies using AI. It's just not growing. It's growing at an extremely fast pace. In 2017, just 20% of companies used AI in at least one of their business functions. And as you just mentioned, in 2023, that number jumped to 55% and then up to 78% last year in 2024. But we're not just seeing growth in the number of companies using AI. It's also this expanded use of AI within those companies. In 2023, just 16% of companies said they used AI in three or more of their business functions. Last year, that number jumped up to 45%. Likewise, in 2023, just 6% of companies said they used AI in four or more of their business functions. Last year, that number, Devin, nearly quadrupled to 28%. So we're really seeing this across the board surge in companies embracing AI within their workplace.
And obviously, a lot of bigger corporations are using artificial intelligence. But to what extent are smaller businesses also using this new technology?
Yeah, great question, Devin. Look, just a few years ago, AI it was almost exclusively the realm of those larger companies that had the capital and the resources to invest in this new technology. But today, there are a number of low cost or even free AI tools that smaller businesses can use, and a lot of those tools, Devin, really focus on those everyday time consuming tasks. There are tools that can transcribe meetings and voice messages, help you organize and track your revenues and expenses, even automatically create and analyze spreadsheets. But we're also seeing, Devin, smaller companies use that artificial intelligence to help them better market and brand themselves, or even to drive customer engagement.
How much money is being spent by companies on implementing AI within their businesses?
One word: tons. Look, the amount of money companies are investing in AI, Devin, it's absolutely staggering. To put this into perspective, in 2023, global spending on AI technology was about $150 billion. This year, four companies: Meta, Amazon, Alphabet, and Microsoft. Those four are expected to spend a combined $320 billion on AI. Amazon alone this year is expected to spend around $100 billion on AI just by itself. And by the end of this decade, annual global spending on AI technology is expected to reach around $1 trillion.
Do you think there's a concern that this push towards AI is coming too fast, too soon, that all this money is being spent without really knowing the exact benefits it will deliver?
Yeah, I do think there's some legitimacy to that concern. Look, if you're a smaller company, and there's a lot of these smaller companies out there, you can afford to be more methodical in how you incorporate AI technology into your business. But what we're seeing from many of these big global Fortune 500 companies is a fear of falling behind. That, look, if you're a CEO and your company is not investing millions or even billions of dollars in AI, your competition most likely is. It's almost become a technology arms race. If your competitors are using AI to drive new and innovative products and services to the marketplace, if you don't keep up, you potentially risk losing your customers.
It's now with every aspect of our lives, and it's the future.
It certainly is. And based on the numbers we're hearing, companies aren't slowing down. They're keeping those pocketbooks open.
That's right. Thank you so much, Mark, and we'll see you next Monday.
All right. Take care, Devin.
We'll be right